Well, even if I don't do anything else in my life, I'm part of Avatar.
Hace 13 años llegó a las salas de cine Avatar. La película, dirigida por James Cameron, es, a la fecha, la más taquillera de la historia. Y al respecto, los actores Michelle Rodríguez y Stephen Lang comparten lo que significó esta producción en su carrera.
I love the vision. I love Jim Cameron's work. I think that he's a genius. So for me, it's just, being a part of it just opened my horizons, just led me to believe and understand that, it takes a lot of hard work to world build and tell a good story. But on top of that, when things are impossible or seem impossible, don't give up there, kid, because you may have a longer way to go, but, saying no and giving up, listening to the no's and giving up is really what will bury your project. So for me, it just opened my eyes to making possible the impossible.
La historia de Avatar se desarrolla en el año 2154, cuando el ex miembro de la Marina llamado Sully e interpretado por Sam Worthington es reclutado para viajar a la luna Pandora, donde un consorcio corporativo está extrayendo un mineral raro, que es la clave para resolver la crisis energética de la Tierra.
Well, what happens is that Avatar was a project of such significance. Look, every project that you do becomes a part of your life, a piece of your life. But Avatar does that in a much, much bigger way. And it's always, the Avatar factor is kind of always there, particularly since the life of the film is going on. And that we're continuing on with it. So it professionally, it's part of my life, but also as Michelle answered, I mean, this was such a life such a big event it made some cinema history there that in and of itself is kind of is very humbling, for you, and it's very validating, and it makes you kind of feel, well, even if I don't do anything else in my life, I'm part of Avatar.
Ever. So cool.
So I think that, just on that level, it's I'm very, very happy with it.
And you're also in the sequel, so that's great.
Yes,
sequels, girl. I mean, it's like 4 movies in a row they're shooting.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I am, and I'm very grateful for that, and very amazed.
You bought a house in New Zealand yet?
Peter Jackson told me I should.
You totally should, bro. By the way, the whole tech sector moved over.
I have to go. I'm going to go buy a house on Zillow in New Zealand.
Además del regreso de la película a las salas de cine, será en diciembre cuando se estrene la primera secuela, Avatar, El Camino del Agua.
Film, I mean, you're always striving to make the project the best that it can possibly be. And just the nature of the way Michelle works and all of my colleagues in this, whether it's Avatar or whatever film you're working on, you're giving it your absolute best. And certainly, I think, when it comes to this particular world, the Avatar world, I give it something even a little more special. It gets my full attention when I'm working with Jim Cameron, because he demands no less than that. He's going to show up with his A game every day. So I think it would behoove me to do the same,
As far as a re-release of Avatar, I think, the calling to go watch it is to introduce new generations to the franchise, because it's beautiful to watch. Also, the technology. You're adding 4K and all of this 12, 13 years of technology that have advanced since the first Avatar came out, that now have been implemented into the film so we could enjoy it in its full spectrum. So there's going to be new colors that haven't been seen before, new sound that hasn't been heard before. And I think that that'll be the attraction to watching the re-release,